are falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit.
Hey gang, welcome back to another Bat Chat Batman comic book haul. I'm going to show a lot of Batman comic books in this one, guys. What I mean is I'm going to show a lot of Batman comic books from the main run. A lot of them are upgrades. Some are second prints. A lot of them that I'm missing too. All great stories. But before I get into those, I'm going to show you guys some early Harley Quinn appearances that I haven't seen in anyone's video or mentioned, for that matter. And also, I want to talk about. I want to also show some Joker comic books in a little segment that I want to start calling.
Love that Joker.
Because yes, that's right. I love that Joker, and these issues are going to feature mainly Joker Oracle reunion stories, so they're all going to be great. But first up is Nightwing number 52 from 2001. This actually has a pretty cool Harley Quinn appearance in this comic book. I got it in the dollar bin, which was I was really pleased, and it's actually pretty fun. It's a pretty fun cover for Greg Land. It's actually pretty, and the interiors aren't too bad either. I didn't mind it at all. I think it's great. I'd never see this book anywhere. So I was pretty happy to find that and mark that off my Harley Quinn list, which is massive, and it's pretty awesome actually. Here's another one I got just because it has vintage Harley Quinn on the cover. I'm a huge fan of the vintage Harley Quinn. That's how I fell in love with her. It was from the Batman animated series. Just always loved that that look of hers. It's amazing. Just in love with it. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It has some rogues. It's all rogues. She's actually not in the book. I don't think she even has a cameo in the book. She's only on the cover. But yeah, this title of Titans number 30 from 2011 is an awesome Batman cover in my opinion. Has everyone on here. Holy smokes! I gotta hold it like this. Look at the glare on this one. Too much glare. Birds of Prey number 16 has it's an awesome story. This is Birds of Prey Volume 1 from oh wait, is it Volume 1? I'm not sure. But anyways, it's from the year 2000. This has a wicked story that has Oracle and Joker. Joker is in this cell. He thinks he's in Arkham Asylum, but he's not. He's actually on the dock in New York. And that's a pretty cool conversation that he has with Barbara Gordon. And it's just awesome, guys. Put this down on the list. Look for this issue. It's pretty fantastic. It's kind of like this baby right here, which is the Suicide Squad number 49. I tweeted this out when I found it a few weeks ago. I left the price on it when I got it. It was $1. I do have the complete run of Suicide Squad. I had it for so long, but remember that incident I had a few years ago with the S's? All my Supermans and Suicide Squads got all destroyed. Not really all destroyed. I salvaged a few from my water softener incident down here in the basement. So I wish I could, I have 3 kids. Every single bedroom's occupied upstairs. I don't have a den. I have an office, a sitting room. But so my collection's too big to have a comic book room. I have to have everything spilled here in the basement. But I'm taking I'm taking precautions. I'm doing some stuff to get in order and trying to put something together. Not really a geek corner or whatever, just my space. All right, on to the Bat books. Batman number 178. This is from 1966, and I think this is a Gil Kane cover. It's pretty awesome. I love the yellow and greens on this. Pretty awesome. I'm going to plow through as fast as I can because there's going to be a lot. So here's Batman number 306. I can't tell the number from here. December 306 from 1978. That is Jim Aparo that does the cover on this. Also, it's pretty cool. It's an extra feature there. Also, Case of the Batman. This gentleman right here is actually the Black Spider. He's a pretty interesting story. He's an ex-heroin addict who turned vigilante. He basically kills drug dealers. So, yeah. No, he's no Punisher. A silent issue that no one really talks about. But here it is. This is issue 433, part 1 of 3 of the many deaths of Batman. Byrne laid out the story, I guess, and Jim Aparo just did his magic and drew the panels. Pretty awesome. There's a panel in here in the beginning when one of the first panels you open up, you see a Batman a Batman imposter crucified to a fence, which is pretty creepy and pretty awesome at the same time. No big deal here, just Batman number 473, the Norm Brayfogle run. He actually pulls off an exceptional sequence in this issue that's depicting a massive acid trip. So if you like Batman on an acid trip, check out Batman 473. Another copy of Batman 492. This is the beginning of Nightfall. Another copy of Batman 493. Actually, if you guys were ever wondering what true color Zaz's hair is, it's blonde. Pick up this book, you'll see. He's a blonde beauty. Just like Jason Todd is actually a ginger, Zaz is a blondie. Batman 559, Dead City. This is the issue where we get to see the bridge, one of the bridges that leaves Gotham, collapse and thousands of people fall to their death. 574, it's a great Alex Maleev cover. Joker and vintage Harley Quinn in this issue. Totally dominate the issue. Relentless Huntress actually gets shot 3 times by the Joker in this book, which is awesome. You guys know No Man's Land. I've read the trade. You guys know it. Ooh, Batman 587. Greg Rucka fans, you remember this issue? This is the one that Commissioner Gordon got shot. He was talking to Catwoman, and he got shot in the body. There's like mad blood. Turn to the last panel, you see all that. It's just like a huge puddle of blood left by Gordon. Pig. Batman 636, Under the Red Hood 2. This is the issue that has the panels where we get to see Batman chasing Red Hood. All the while he notices something familiar with the way this red-hooded figure moves. Then Batman throws the bat rope at Jason Todd's ankle, and then Jason Todd just cuts it with a knife. This is the issue with that panel. 639. This is a Matt Wagner cover. This covers. Oh yeah, this is the issue where Batman visits the Lazarus Pit with Zatanna, and he asks questions about raising the dead and stuff like that, because he's all freaked out that JT's back. 642, a pretty awesome Jock cover. Actually, in this issue, Batman cures Killer Croc from some brain infection, kind of like a cancer. I love Killer Croc. Yeah, it's just issue number 650. No big deal here. This is actually a second print. I love collecting multiple prints, covers, variants, anything that's Batman. I'll just keep on upgrading for cheap. So 650. This is one. This is the emotional. This is actually one of my favorite issues. This is the emotional standoff that between Batman and Jason Todd, and Joker's like doing color commentary in the middle. Judd Winnick is always a joy to read, especially with these powerful stories like Under the Red Hood. So yeah, this is the one that Jason Todd's freaking's like, yeah, whatever. I know you don't kill, but why did you leave him alive? Awesome. Hey, Grant Morrison fans, this is issue 663. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is the Clown at Midnight, the bizarre Joker issue done in chapters. Keynote from this issue, it has a Joker moment where he thinks to himself that Batman is an orphan. So he basically connects the dots that he knows that Batman is Bruce Wayne, but it was never confirmed, and no one ever really talks about it. Just read it again. 664. This is Andy and Joe Kubert. And this is actually the first appearance of Batbane. 679, awesome Alex Ross cover. This is part 3 of R.I.P. This actually has the Batmite in it. Travis, I don't know if this is the issue that Travis used in his Bat tag. 680, the Thin White Duke of Death. Do you know who that is? That's the Joker. Do you guys know the Jared Leto Joker from Suicide Squad? Well, pick up these R.I.P. Batman issues, because that's where they got the inspiration. It's this Joker. Looks exactly like Jared Leto, without the tattoos. 683 basically has like 15 flashbacks from previous issues. Classic essential moments just drawn in panels and panels from Batman's past. Absolutely incredible. This marks Morrison's, I think, last issue from his main run that he did on Batman. And then 684 is marks the return of Danny O'Neill writing Batman, and it has some cool Gilliam March interiors if you're Gilliam March fans. Still keeping with the Alex Ross covers, guys. 685. By the way, I've read all these stories in trade. I've got all the trades down there on the floor, if you don't believe me. 685 Alex Ross, Last Rites tie-in, the aftermath of Batman R.I.P. You guys know that, or is it just me? I think it's just me. Batman 688. I actually like this cover. Tony Danny cover is pretty cool. Mark Bagley interiors, which are actually pretty nice. This features Dick Grayson Batman, a great issue where we get to see Dick Grayson take a different approach to taking on the Batman mantle. Again, he brings up in this issue on how much he despises using the cape. He calls it a dress. He hates capes. That's why when he became Nightwing, he took the cape. He didn't use a cape. 689. This is part 2 of Long Shadows, New Day, New Night. Dick Grayson's actually beginning to embrace the new job as Batman. He's having fun doing it. You get to see Dick Grayson kicking butt with a smile on his face, which is pretty cool. 698. Pretty cool Riddler cover there, guys. Tony Daniels' Riddler is actually awesome. This is a time that remember Edward Nygma was a good guy. No, you don't. Well, read this run. Ooh, hot book. I don't know why this book is so hot now. Everyone loves this book now. 702. Actually, Grant Morrison came back for a bit. This is the missing chapter from RP, so that's why he came back and wrote it. Actually, this is the comic that actually features the first Darkseid appearance in the Batman comic. So people like to freak out over it, and that's why I have it in my library, because it's a nice, awesome upgrade from my other one. I think I've showed it in another video. We have 611. No big deal, just Tony Daniel. Stories are pretty meh. It has, oh gosh, it has that cat girl in it. Falcone, not Carmen Falcone's granddaughter. Yeah, something Falcone. Katrina Falcone, I think? Yeah, in 712. Whatever. So, that's it, guys. A lot of Bat books, a lot of stuff to talk about. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I got more coming your way, because I'm Batman.